Hey guys. Okay, so I'm making this video to give an update on my emotional, mental stability. I'm doing better than I was, but I'm still very much in a depressive kind of place. It was weird. Tuesday night, I went to bed, and I laid down, and after about an hour and a half, I woke up. And I woke up very abruptly because it felt like I think I was having a nightmare. I'm not really sure. I think I was still kind of half in a dream, half awake, and it seemed like there was something in my apartment. Not someone, something like an animal or creature or whatever. And I got up as fast as I could have turned the lights on. I walked around my whole apartment looking to see if anything was there. And of course there wasn't anything there, but it felt like it. And that happened twice that night, because I went back to bed, and another like hour and a half or so it happened again. And then the rest of the night I slept, which I haven't really been sleeping, and I did sleep, but I woke up and all I wanted to do was sleep. I actually did get up and went about my day, because I had my counseling appointment Wednesday, but I didn't go, mostly because I just didn't want to get out of bed. I was feeling really, really not sick, not ill as in, I had a cold or anything, I didn't have the energy, I didn't have the desire, I didn't have it to go. I didn't want to go, so I didn't go. I mean, I called and said I wasn't coming in, but still, I usually go. I only miss my appointments if I have to. So to me, that says that, there's something going on. What is today? Today's Thursday. So I did go see my psychiatrist and, told him what was going on and all that. And because we were talking about stuff to help me sleep, because I have had such a problem with sleep ever since I was a child. And as I've said to you guys before, he doesn't prescribe benzodiazepines or any kind of medication that has addictive qualities, because a lot of his patients, where he sees patients, it's not just for medication management, but it's also for like an addiction problem, substance abuse place. Not where they go to abuse substances, but you know what I mean, a treatment place for people who have addictions to substances. Sorry, I can't even think straight. I totally forgot where I was going with this. Oh yeah, so, because I was talking to him and I said the only thing that actually did help. Mama! What, Casey? Give me a minute, I'm making a video. The only thing that actually did help in the past was benzos. I've tried over-the-counter, I've tried tea, I've tried all the sleep hygiene stuff. And the thing is that like a sleep aid will help for like the first couple of days, the first couple of weeks, and then it has no effect. And I don't know, I don't know what to do with the sleep, because I know that that does affect my moods and everything. So, I mean, you don't get adequate sleep for what your body needs, you're gonna have troubles. So, I don't know. He wrote something down that you can get over the counter that I guess some of his patients have used, and they said that it works. So, I can't remember what it's called. I'm gonna give it a try, see if it's helpful you know. And I know some people have said, why don't you just get another psychiatrist so you can get those benzos? And it's like, I really don't want another psychiatrist. I like him. I've had him in the past. And get down. In this way, it forces me to actually deal with these issues, whether it's anxiety, sleep, whatever, without using medications. And I think that's better in some ways than becoming addicted to something that would just cause another set of problems, you know. So I kind of see it in the long run of it being better for me, because it'll force me to use you know, use different methods of being able to get proper sleep. However, when I am depressed like I am, I tend to sleep longer. I might not be rested the next day, but I do tend to sleep longer. Like last night, oh my gosh, I did sleep. And I got up and I got my son on the bus and I came back in my apartment and I fell asleep. I was supposed to take someone to the doctor today. I know, he's a good boy. Who lives down the hall, and she's like banging at my door. And I was like in a dream and I thought it was part of my dream, and then I hear it again. I get up and I look and there's no one there. And I happen to look at the calendar and I'm like, oh, today's Thursday. I'm supposed to bring her to her doctor's appointment. So I just kind of flew off and took her appointment. And hold on, let me finish and you can say hi.
Oh.
You know, and getting out of the house, because we went to Walmart and she took me to a sub shop that I'd never been to before. And, you know, it did make me feel a little better to do that. But I don't know if you can tell, but I am so tired. I am so tired. Making this video is a lot of effort. But I just wanted to say what has been happening. So hopefully I do get some sleep tonight and I'm not overly tired tomorrow, because it's affecting this guy right here. It's affecting this guy right here.
Okay, so
hold on. He wants to go out, play, and I'm just like, I don't have the energy. I don't feel well enough to do it. And it's not cool. Yeah, you gotta be careful with dots. You take your shirt off. Go change. Go ahead. Take your shirt off. No, you get cat. I don't want cat hair all over me. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
I know, but you can see it all over you. No, go in your room and do that. Oh yeah, you can take your shirt off. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's affecting, you know, our lives, and I want him to be able to go out and play and you know, be okay, because my moods affect him, and he sees that there's a big change in me. You know, he's seen this before, and don't tickle me, please. And you know, he loves me so much. No candy.
I didn't have any today.
Well, that's okay. You don't need it. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Just trying to figure out my sleep and trying to still get up and do my stuff even if I don't want to. You know, like I have my windows open and the lights coming in and all that stuff. We did just come in from outside, because behind you is a playground. You can have two, that's it. And you know, there was a little girl that lives across the way, and they were outside riding their bikes and playing. Actually, they picked up all the trash that other kids that live in this building left, because their parents don't think that it's necessary to teach their children how to pick up trash that they leave, unless there's somebody watching them, and then they'll do it. It's really ridiculous. But they picked up all these wrappers and stuff, and I put them in the dumpster. So I was outside talking to that little girl's mom. We were out there for like a half hour, if that. You know, got some sun, got to get some fresh air. You know, I'm still really tired, and I can feel that my body, my mind just wants to go into a little ball and just not care about anything, but I'm trying to not do that to myself. Oh, one more thing. This, I guess, is a positive that's coming out of... I'm laughing at my cat. He loves strings. Strings. I'm sorry. What was I saying? something good that has come out of this is like all the emotions and whatever that I'm feeling from whatever is going on in a situation or with a person or just with me, I've actually been sitting down and writing about it. So I've been writing poems. I actually like to write. I used to do it all the time when I was younger. And somewhere along the lines, I think it was back in 2011, I stopped writing. I don't know why. I think it was the medication. I think it kind of suppressed that creative side of me. Because I used to write songs and poems, and I tried to write stories. I'm not really good at writing stories, but I do like to write poems. I'm actually thinking if I write enough and get, you know, get a technique down and get more, oh my god, what is the word? Advanced, I guess, you know, better at it. And maybe I'll submit them somewhere sometime, see if they're any good. I mean, right now I'm just kind of starting fresh, I guess, because I'm kind of reading about like techniques in poetry and stuff like that. I did take a course in creative writing and stuff like that in college, but it was just, stop it, it was an elective, so I only took one class. I do remember, will you stop? I do remember some of the stuff from it, but I'm just going to keep it simple, I guess, and, and just see what happens. See what happens. I don't know. I think poetry is a great way to get things out. You might not even realize what you're writing about until you write it, and then you read it, and you read it back to yourself, and you think, wow, I didn't realize that maybe that's how I was feeling or what I was thinking. Sometimes I do that. I'll write, and I won't think about what I'm writing, I'll just write it. And then I'll go back and read it the next day, and it makes absolutely no sense. But if you look at the words just in and of themselves, you can see that there is meaning in there. So, yeah. So that's been coming out, like, I guess being creative in that way, which I've always loved to do, is write. So, yeah, I'm gonna go now because I have to start dinner. It's like, oh, it's almost 5:30. I don't like to eat dinner too late. So, yeah, I'm actually, my head, I just feel really weird right now. Like, my brain is oatmeal and it's in this, like, foggy haze, and I'm having trouble just focusing on what I'm saying. My mind is kind of going everywhere and nowhere at the same time. Okay, well, enough of me rambling. I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. So hopefully this won't continue and I'll be able to, come out of this, whatever this is going on, and be myself again. So, alright. Y'all take care. And I will see you in my next video. Maybe I'll read a poem. I haven't decided yet. I'll think about it. Alright. Bye, guys.